Ferguson and I'm an environmental artist, and welcome to the second video that we're making in a series. I'm doing a collaboration with Marketplace and creating a series of videos that are all about creating artwork inspired by the Fens and the Fenland region. On our first video we were looking at creating a recording card. It's a really simple piece of paper or a bit of card. You could use something from the recycling, and putting a bit of double-sided sticky tape on it and using it to go out on a walk and create a card with kind of samples on to remember a walk and the different elements of it. And it's something that I use in my practice quite a bit. So the next video and art activity we're going to do today takes inspiration really from walking and drawing. The reason that I love the Fens is actually for its flatness. I think when I first moved to the Fens, I was a bit sort of overwhelmed by the landscape, and it wasn't until sort of going away and living in other places and coming back to the Fens that I've learned to really appreciate the big open skies, the expanses, and being able to see for such a distance. I love the sunsets, I love the changing of the seasons, and I love seeing when the water and the rivers have been made so straight, seeing the reflections of them and being able to see the people and the stories and the narratives of the people that have lived so close to the land in this region. And that's why it's an area that's always really inspired me. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and easy sketchbook that you can use when you go out drawing on a walk, and a couple of really playful drawing activities to warm you up. Now, I appreciate if you don't consider yourself an artist or you don't make art very often, drawing can feel really intimidating. And I want to encourage you to say that what we do today is really playful, and it really doesn't have to be about being perfect. When you're out in the environment, what it's really important is about recording what's important to you. Work and draw in a playful way without worrying about mistakes. I actually draw with pens on purpose for that reason. I don't allow myself to have a rubber because I would get too fixated on things that don't seem right, and actually I prefer to draw in pen because there's the more you do it, the more confident you'll be doing it. So yeah, like I say, encourage you to make mistakes, to try something new today, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
Okay, so to make a mini pocket sketchbook, all you need is a piece of paper. I prefer sort of thick paper. This is Fabriano that I use, but you could use a bit of card or whatever you've got really. First things first, you're going to fold your piece of paper lengthways in half. And you're going to put the pressure on that seam to make sure it's nice and clean, and you could always use a ruler or something to get it really nice and neat and press over it. And then you're going to unfold it and then fold it back up the other way. And again, follow that seam nice and clean. You're going to unfold it, and then you are going to fold it into quarters lengthways, like so. And then the same again on this side. Okay, you unfold it like this and fold it a shorter way again. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut along this seam here. So not all the way, just sort of halfway along the piece of paper. Okay, and you're going to unfold it. And I put my fingers either side like this and flip over, and then push it together like so, and align the pages. They will come together like this and fold down, and there we go. You've got your mini sketchbook, and you could make one of these every time you go for a walk. You could fill in both sides, and you've got double-sided as well. So for drawing, you can use whatever you like in your sketchbooks. I personally really like using pens. I use for a thicker line, I really like this Uniball. I like kind of ballpoint ink pens. And then I like this Pilot G-Tech C4 for finer detail as well. So first of all, I'm going to get you to do a continuous line drawing, and all that means is keeping the pen on the piece of paper as you draw. So as soon as it hits the line, keeping it on there. Now this might seem quite frustrating initially, but what it is it, like I say, it's a playful way for you to try and create a different type of quality in your drawing. Now I'm drawing one of the riverbanks from one of my walks on the Fens. You could draw whatever detail you like. And the thing is about doing a continuous line drawing is actually we end up getting a different quality in our drawing. One that's more sort of linear, I think it's a bit looser. And also what it means is that it's a different sort of tool in your artistic toolkit. It means that you're able, as an artist, to create art in a different style, and that is only going to broaden the quality of your work that you'll do. And also with continuous line drawing, you know, you can create a lot of different types of shading. I'm doing this quite quickly. But you could really spend some time working in that fine detail. Okay, and now I'm going to come back in now with another pen, which is the C4. I'm just kind of work on those thinner lines, in the reflections of the water. There we go. Okay, so next up, what I'd like you to do is, on a fold within your sketchbook, is to draw two things from your walk that are at different scales. So far I've been drawing landscape, so the entire view in front of me, but I'd like you to really kind of think about the finer details as well, and this is where your recording card will come in handy. So I'd like you to kind of really focus on, I'm going to draw some of these flowers here from my recording card from my walk today. But I'd like you to really think, like I say, about the different scales of a landscape. Often when we think of places, we think of the entire vista, the entire view. But actually what these special places to us are made up of small kind of little moments, small little details. And as an artist and as a person that appreciates the landscape, we want to notice these small things and the beauty on all the different scales. Now I'm going to continue working on this smaller scale, and I am going to speed up the video and show you the finished product.
So I hope that's been really inspiring for you, and we would love to see the drawings that you do and perhaps some pictures from your walks as well. We're using the hashtag #ArtInTheFens, so please post away and tag us in, we'd love to see it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for our third video next week. Bye!